Hello and welcome to another video. So we are currently on another island. This time it's not Bali, it's Gili. Probably you heard about Gili. So Gili is not one island. There are actually three Gilis in front of Bali. It's Gili Air, Gili Meno and Gili T.
But they're not in front of Bali. They're in front of Lombok.
Oh, I'm sorry for that.
They're actually a part of Lombok. So you have like Bali here, Lombok here, and the Gilis are somewhere over here.
So Susie's better with geographic locations, I
But
think.
you can get there from Bali pretty easily, which we will show you in the end of the video.
So we are on Gili Air, which is actually the smallest of the Gilis. So Gili T,
Which you might have heard of.
yeah, probably
Gili
heard about
T is
that.
probably the most famous Gili. This is the one that people talk about when they talk about the Gilis in general, which is basically a dive and party island. So you can make your instructor, dive master, everything there. This is what it's most known for, and it's also known for its huge parties. And when you want to get here, you also meet a lot of people that go to Gili T, and those are very pretty much party animals, which is okay,
That's
but
not
it's
us.
not for us.
No. So as we said, Gili Air is the smallest of the Gilis, and it's also, from what we can say now, the most quiet one. So it's perfect for us. There are not so many people here. There are not so many tourists, and we love it.
Another thing about the Gilis is that there's no motorized vehicles at all. So
That's
you
true.
get around the island either on foot, or you could rent a bike for like €3 a day, which is not that expensive. Actually, that's another thing. A lot of people tell you that the Gilis are actually more expensive than Bali. I don't know if we are
not
of the same opinion, because I feel like we went for dinner yesterday and it was really cheap. We
was
paid
very
like
cheap.
200,000 rupiah, which is €12 or something.
Yeah.
And I haven't gone for food that cheap in Bali. I mean, you could,
You
but
could, but
yeah, still, I don't think they're that expensive. Yeah, we're about to have breakfast now, and yeah, we'd like to take you with us. We are currently walking to the beach because it's so hot, but it suddenly started to get cloudy, and maybe you can hear this thunder in the background. So yeah, we're still determined to go to the beach, but we might end up in another restaurant. But yeah, that's if you come to Bali in the rainy season. So as you can see, we did make it to the beach, but yeah, the other direction you can see the clouds and probably the rain. So yeah, but we don't really mind. We have kind of a small hut back there, so if it rains, it rains. Yeah, you can. It's a bit different than Bali, so you can just go here and lie down anywhere. They all belong to these small warungs. Yeah, and we just ordered some mie goreng, so which is fried noodles. Yeah, and as far as swimming goes, you can see there's just like a small hole where you could take a dip. I mean, it's not high tide yet, so probably on high tide you might be able to go swimming a bit, but for now we're also fine with just cooling our feet.
so this is something probably really weird for someone who never tried this before, but that's actually an avocado juice or avocado smoothie. I don't know how to say it, but it's basically pure avocado in a smoothie-like way to drink it, and I love it. It's amazing. So if you're traveling to Indonesia once in your life, you have to try this. That's amazing. So we just got back from the beach and wanted to show you our villa. It's a beautiful place, so we hope you like it.
So, as soon as you get in, you can see the pool over there, and you can see that the whole villa is made out of bamboo. So, yeah, normally there's a little waterfall here, but there was a problem with electricity, and it's now not working, but it's still pretty beautiful. Then we have a chill area here. And yeah, we have a whole kitchen to ourselves, which we probably will not use, but still it's nice to have. Then we go inside. You have to excuse the luggage. So as you can see, the bamboo theme also goes on inside. Yeah, you have a ceiling fan and also air conditioning, which is something you might need because Gilis are, at least in our opinion, a bit hotter than Bali. Yeah, and then you just have the shower outside. Little bathroom. Yeah, that was our villa. So if you want to book this villa, it's actually from a hostel that's called Tipsy Turtle, but they have a villa and we found it on Airbnb. We will leave the link down below. So we're here at Lockdown Kitchen and we've got the restaurant to ourselves. The menu is huge, so yeah, it's hard to decide, but I think we'll choose something good. There's a few ways to get to Gili Air. So the probably cheapest way is to take a speedboat. So there's also different categories of speedboat. We kind of took a middle-priced one.
Yeah.
It's not, honestly not comfortable. It's crazy hot, but it's not that bad. The ride is like 2 hours. You stop at Gili Tea first. So of course you're in the boat with all the people from Gili Tea, but you have a lot of people drinking bintang. That's basically everybody's pretty well behaved.
I mean, there are stories and like content on Instagram and in social media on YouTube. You maybe have seen already these horrible boat rides through the open ocean from Bali to Gili Air, Gili Tea, or Lombok. Probably it can be that bad, but honestly, yesterday the sea was also quite rough, and we didn't have like the big boat. As Susie said, we had like a medium boat, and it was still pretty okay. It was a little bit bumpy, but yeah, sometimes water was coming in from the front. But okay, it's not like a cruise ship, but it wasn't that bad for us, I think.
Yeah, and if you wanted to spend a little more money and maybe also explore Lombok, then you could also book a flight to Lombok and maybe explore around there. And because if you are on the Gilis, you can see Lombok. It looks like you can almost walk there. So you could take a very short boat ride from Lombok and get to Gili Air that way. So either way is fine. Maybe next time we want to explore Lombok and we might fly, because I think the speedboat, as Philip said, it's not that bad, but I don't know if I would want to do it twice, to be honest. So thank you for spending the day on Gili Air with us, and we hope you enjoy content like this. And if you made it this far in the video, you might as well leave a follow and a like down below. And yeah, there's more content coming.
For sure.